Welcome, Pisces. This is going to be your reading from Valentine's Day to until the end of the month. I usually do second half of the month readings, but since Valentine's Day is on the 14th, we're going to start from the 14th until the end of the month. All right? So, this is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, and it will include all aspects of your life. Love, relationships, finances, spirituality, whatever the cards bring to me or whatever I see is what I read. So let's begin. All right. I have these decks pre-shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle them one more time for good measure, both of them. And we'll cut each. This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising from the 14th to the end of the month for the month of February of 2020. All right, Pisces. So, for your overall energy, we have the High Priestess. Perfect card for you, Pisces, because you're a very intuitive sign, you're a very emotional sign, and you know, when you have a hunch, you are usually right. When you have a gut feeling, you are usually right. And in the month of February, especially towards the end of the month, from the 14th towards the end of the month, you're going to feel at peace, and you're going to have powerful psychic insights. Just follow your intuition. And the High Priestess is very much about your intuition and following your intuition. And so for the month of February, from the 14th until the end of the month, your intuition is going to be the most valuable component that you can use. All right, so it's your strongest component, and it will be your most valuable component this month from the 14th till the end of the month. I'm going to lay out the cards here, and we're going to see what we have. So first card up, we have the Page of Swords. Paired with the Seven of Swords. So I feel like if you are in a relationship, you're trying to start fresh. You're trying to start new. However this pertains to you, this could be a person, place, or thing, but you're trying to start new in this particular area of your life. And I definitely feel like you are afraid of opening up because you see here with the Seven of Swords, you're afraid that someone's going to take or be sneaky and take some of what you have brought to the relationship, or brought into a business deal, or brought into whatever it might be, however this resonates with you. But at the same time, you're clear, but you're cautious. You're clear, but you're cautious. As far as moving a little bit later in the month, we have the Ace of Wands paired with the Five of Wands. So sword energy followed by wand energy, which is the fire energy. So there has been a bunch of conflict, maybe arguments that have happened between you and your person. There might have been conflict in a business relationship, or conflicts at work, or this just might be inner turmoil that you are experiencing. what the Ace of Wands represents is it's a fresh start for creative thought. It's a fresh start for you to open up the lines of communication, to really start fresh. All right. So if you are in a relationship that you are a little bit unsure of, I see that you're willing to put in the work, you are willing to stick it out with this person, and ultimately there's going to be an offering of a second chance, okay? I definitely see the individual that you are with is probably the person down here begging or pleading for forgiveness, all right? And with the High Priestess, it's up to you to use your intuition, to use your sort of empathic abilities to whether to know if it's right to forgive or not to forgive. And I can tell you that in every situation, it is always right to forgive, okay? Forgiveness is never the wrong option. Now, staying with this individual, that's different, all right? But I definitely see you here contemplating a decision, whether it's if you're going to stay in this relationship, if you're going to leave. It could be it could be a variety of things, but you're definitely conflicted, and you're really unsure at this stage. And we go back to the High Priestess, which is definitely you tuning into really deeply how you feel, and how you feel is what should guide you moving forward, Pisces, because there is a lot that you can take from your intuition. As far as the Seven of Pentacles, in this current relationship, place of business, work, you might feel as if you are unworthy, or it could feel that you deserve more and you don't have enough, or this relationship is not bringing enough to the table for you. You might feel as if, you know, I have all of these coins right here, I have all of this, but it's just still not enough. I don't feel as if, I feel I deserve more, okay? And in a situation like that, the best way to go about it is to look at it from a place of gratitude. Now, if we were to look at this card, and if these things were, if these pentacles were up top and he was looking at them, the whole dynamic of this card would shift. All right? It would go from, I don't have enough, to look at what I have. All right? Look at everything in your life that you are grateful for. Look at everything that has made you into a tougher individual, Pisces, because everything that you've been through, it has been for a reason, okay? And with the Wheel of Fortune ending the reading, it's telling us very clearly that the wheel of change is shifting, all right? There is a time, astrologically, energetically, mentally, and spiritually, where you are able to really transcend the old behavior patterns that you once carried so deeply. And I definitely feel as if you are in the midst of this cyclical change, where you are about to really appreciate what you have, and your intuition is going to feed this and the possibilities that abound for you. Now, your life is shifting in a very dramatic way, and it's, now we go back to this card, whether not to stay or to leave. I definitely feel like this is an internal decision, gratitude or fear. And it's, what are you going to choose, gratitude or fear? all in all, I definitely see a lot of change. If it's already in a relationship that you're in, I see a lot of change coming up for you, a lot of decision making, but your intuition is not going to fail you. You will be guided in the correct direction as long as you're tuned in the proper mind space. All right, so the wheel is shifting for you, whether it's in your relationships, whether it's in your business or your career, or whatever it is that it's important to you. And I also feel like the things that are important to you are shifting as well. I'm going to pull out one more card to verify the Wheel of Fortune, and we're going to clarify this card just to see further what it means in this scenario. Yeah, so we have the Hierophant. And the wheel is shifting. The Hierophant is a card of faith, is a card of leadership, is a card of higher power. All right? So I definitely see you having a stronger mentality moving forward. Your intuition is leading you to understand that when you are able to step back from the things and the thoughts that you have in your conscious mind, and you are able to step back and look at that from an objective perspective, that has a huge influence on how you operate in your day-to-day life. And I definitely see you operating from a place of faith, gratitude, and higher spirituality moving forward, which is great for you, Pisces. You're a very spiritual sign, but it's time for you to really tune in to your greater or higher self and watch as things evolve in your life, in your love life, in your career, at the workplace. It seems that you need to really understand how much change is happening in this moment, and do not take it for granted. Pisces, this is your reading from the 14th till the end of the month. I hope you have a blessed month, and I'll see you next time. God bless.